All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Hockey Podcast Network. We're doing a live watch along for the Islanders and the Columbus Blue Jackets. Should be a cracker of a game. I say that sarcastically. Maybe it will. I don't know. On paper, it shouldn't. Columbus, one of the worst team, if not the worst team in the NHL. Nothing to play for. They actually would rather lose so they get a better chance at Connor Bedard. But we do have the Islanders, who are a scrappy crew looking to make the playoffs. They're battling with Florida and Pittsburgh for that last two spots. Should be an interesting finish. But if I was a betting man, I'd bet on the Islanders making it. Based on how we've played, I think we'll make the playoffs. I say that kind of sadly because I'd rather see us not make the playoffs and retool. But it's basically like, what's your goal as an Islanders fan? Do you want this team to make the playoffs, piss away draft picks just to get bounced in the first round or second round or whenever it's going to be, because we're not winning a cup, and then we basically are screwing ourselves for the future, and we're just going to keep the cycle going of pissing away draft picks and signing the Pierre Envalls of the world and etc., the Palmeiras of the world? Is that a recipe for success in the future? I don't think so. But as people say, you strap on for the ride and see where it's going to go, and that's where I'm at this point. I'm just strapped in. I'm on the airplane, and Lou Lamoriello and the Islander players are the pilots, and they're taking this wherever it's going to go. I'm just a passenger on this crazy ride. But yeah, get your score pickings in the chat. Everybody, let me know who you think is going to win this game. You got to go Islanders here. I don't see Columbus winning tonight. I'm going to go for a 4-0 win for the Islanders. We'll get the starting lineup shortly. I'm not sure who's in net. I would assume you'd go Varlamov because it's Columbus, but who knows? They might go Sorokin. But yeah, I'll go shutout for the Islanders, 4-0. Yeah, please let me know in the comments. And also, if you are new to the channel, or you're just scrolling your way through YouTube and you stumble upon this channel, make sure you do subscribe to THPN. You can follow us on social medias. At HockeyPodNet is the Insta and Twitter. If you want to help support the channel with a donation, you can do that through the live chat. Anything else? DraftKings, use promo code THPN if you want to get some Raycons, headphones, earbuds. You can also use promo code THPN for a discount. Oh, yeah, it is Sorokin again. Sorokin's in net against Michael Hutchinson. That can't be his real hair, what they're showing on screen right now. That cannot be his real hair. By the way, if you are interested in watching this game with me, because that's the whole point of a watch along, is that you have the game on your TV and then the stream on a computer, and we can interact and watch the game together. If you are in the United States, outside of Islanders and Blue Jackets market, you can watch this game on NHL Network. I think if you're in Canada, you're probably going to have to watch it through whatever like NHL service, NHL package. And then if you're in the Islanders territory, I think it's on MSG, and then Columbus, it's on Bally Sports, whatever that is. I don't like Bally Sports. I hope we don't get the Columbus announcers, but I think we will. Yes, we will. I don't like Bally Sports. It's just, I feel like MSG does a better job. But yes, let's get to some comments. And we'll get to lineups. Should we do lineups first? We can get this up. We'll do lineups first. And we're underway in Columbus. We got the Jackets in the blue jerseys, Islanders in the white, if you couldn't guess. Islander lines, the visitors, Jesus. Simon Holmstrom on the first line with Bo Horvat and Anders Lee. God help us all. Palmieri, Nelson, Enval on the second line. Meh. Fashing, I love Fashing. Pajot and Parisi is your third line. Decent. And then the fourth line, the best fourth line in all of hockey, everybody, for the past 10 years. Clutterbuck, Cizikas, and Martin. On defense, we got Mayfield and Pelech, Pulak, Romanov, Dobson, Bolduc, yikes. And then Sorokin and net. For the home team, the Columbus Blue Jackets, we got Johnny Gaudreau, Boone Jenner, Marchenko. Second line of Foodie, Roslovic, Johnson. I like Jack Roslovic. Big fan. Third line of Robinson, Corrali, Olivier. I believe is how you say it. Patterson, McCown, Bemstrom. Never heard of any of those guys. On defense, we have Boquist and Goodbranson, Bernie and Peak, Bayreuther, Blankenberg, and then Michael Hutchinson is in net. And we will get the stats up. And those are your starting lineups for this thrilling matchup tonight. All right, comments. Sean says 3-2 Islanders. Sophie says 5-3 Islanders. Sophie, long time no see. Yeah, I feel like I just saw you, Sophie, like 30 minutes ago. Because if you don't know, I have my own YouTube channel called the Grand Keen YouTube channel where I do watch-alongs like this, but I mostly do gaming streams. I'm currently playing Grand Theft Auto 5, which has been an absolute treat. We're almost done with it. Based on my calculations, I should be done with that game by next week, which is sad. Because we just finished episode 18, maybe like 40. We finished it like an hour ago. So yes, I'm kind of doing a back-to-back streams here. So hopefully my stamina can last. But I know myself, I have very good stamina. I was going to make a joke there, but I want to keep it PG tonight. I got the stamina. In the net with Nick, who's hosting. It's me. That's my boy. Yep. Last time I was talking about me headshotting the girl. Yeah, that's right, Nick. I do remember that. You were throwing dodgeballs at girls to get some action, and apparently that worked. Surprised. Very surprised that worked. Sean says, Grant, what's up, Sean? Hope you're doing well. I hope everyone that's watching is doing well. Happy Friday, of course. Great crowd in Columbus. Not. Kat Connor says, hi, what's up, Kat? Love the profile picture there. I believe that's our boy, Ilya. Yes, you're back. Gotcha. Sean, Islanders kind of on a winning streak now. Yeah, they've been playing well. Ever since kind of that Winnipeg, Minnesota road trip. They've been playing really well. Oh, good save by Sorokin there. Here, let me get fully immersed. Oh, what a save by Hutchinson off Hudson Fashion. Actually, it's better if I do it this way so I can hear myself. A good chance by Hudson down Main Street. Couldn't bury it. Fashing out of the University of Minnesota. But yes, I can. The main reason why I think the Islanders have been on a winning streak as of recent is that they've reverted back to the Barry Trotz system. Defense first, the structured defense, shots from the outside, so Ilya knows where all the shots are. Everybody's bought into it. There's effort, there's intensity, reminiscent of our, 2020, 2021, where we made those runs to the East Finals, which honestly is what we should have been doing at the start of the season, because why change something that's worked? Obviously, I understand the fact that the system that we play doesn't work over an 82-game season. So we tried to change it up, and then we're going back to it. And maybe that's just the strategy with the Islanders. You kind of play mediocre mediocre hockey for the first half of the year, and then the second half you just turn it on to the Barry Trotz system and you start winning games. I don't know. But that's the primary reason why they've done so well. Even without Matt Barzal. It is nice having Bo Horvat. But, I mean, it's mostly the system and Ilya Sorokin, the reason why we've done so well. Right, Ilya Sorokin here had to make some big saves. Islanders defense just all over the place. Pellick's on his ass. Got caught in the net. Backdoor feed there. Excellent leg save by Ilya. Don't you forget about me. Hey. And then with Nick, last time I was the hero of the game. You were Nick. You were the legend of the stream. Let's see if you can go 2 for 2. Donna, I didn't know you had the Islanders Reverse Retro 2.0. Let me ask, is it an Adidas Prime Green jersey? I hope it's not Fanatics. What size if it's an Adidas? Yes, Donnell, I only buy Adidas jerseys. I do not buy a Fanatics jersey. I will never buy a Fanatics jersey in my entire life, so you don't have to worry about that. But yes, I got this like a month ago. Got this like a month ago because it was on sale. And I was like, why not? It's a blank one, but who cares? It'll last forever. I have so many Islander jerseys. Like I have a couple in the background there. My favorite player was Nick Leddy, and then now he's with the St. Louis Blues. 2-on-1 for the Blue Jackets. Oh, shot goes wide. But that's the problem with getting player jerseys. If your favorite player gets traded, then it's like it feels weird wearing it. I'll still wear it, but it just feels weird. So yeah, I got this is just a blank one. It's a size medium. All the jerseys I get are mediums. Pajot's on a little breakaway there, and Hutcherson made the save. You know what's sad? I saw that Fanatics is going to take over making the NHL jerseys once the Adidas contract's up. What a disgrace. How gross is that? Freaking Fanatics. Not even like Nike. Nike would have been sick. Freaking Fanatics. I mean, that's a joke. I'm sorry. That is an absolute joke. What are you doing, Gary? Yeah, Pajot on a breakaway there. Just absolutely whiffed on the shot. Couldn't finish his Christmas dinner. JG Pajot. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. In the net with Nick. I was talking about me headshotting the girl last time. Yes, we have established that. Yeah. Islanders is on MSG Sports Network. Yes, the problem, Donnell, is I live outside of the New York area, New York metropolitan area. So that game is blacked out for me because the game is on NHL Network on a national platform. So I can't watch the Islanders stream unless I want to pirate a stream. So I'm stuck with the Blue Jackets announcers on NHL Network. Blackouts are the worst thing to happen to humanity. I'm just kidding, but it does suck. Like you pay for ESPN Plus, you pay your hard-earned cash for ESPN Plus or NHL Game Center, NHL.tv. I'll chuck in MLB.tv. Yet, if the game there's blackouts, if a team is playing your local team, the local team that you live in, it's just a joke. That's why I love MLS Season Pass on Apple. No blackouts. It's just you can watch any game that you want. None of that BS. I was scrolling through this and I saw and wondered who the host was. Yeah, it's me, Grant. That's one big water jug, Grant. Yes, Sean, it's a half gallon because I got to hydrate myself. And I tell you what, Sean, I've been streaming. I'll be streaming for like 6 hours today. That's like how much streaming I've done today. So I need a big jug. This was not the plan. It was a happy accident. I just totally forgot that I was signed up to do a Friday one. I thought I did Saturday, but it's okay. It's fun. It's fun. I love doing the streams. Internet with Nick says okay, and then had a stroke on the keyboard as he was typing. Hope you're okay, Nick. Jeff says, hi, Grant. What's good? Nothing much. Jeff, typical, boring humans things. School, work, hockey, streaming, that type of stuff. It's been going good. Delayed penalty. Palak for delay of game. So Columbus to the power play. And it's early in the game, but what a shit start this has been for the New York Islanders. This has been brutal. And what is Pelech doing there? He has all the time in the world and just, I'm going to flick it out of the play. 6 shots to 1 right now for the Blue Jackets. If you lose this, if you're the Islanders, disgraceful. That's a disgraceful loss. After the performance you just had against the Maple Leafs, you can't respond with the loss to the Blue Jackets. I'm sorry. But yes, on my channel this whole week, I've been doing GTA streams in the afternoon. That's why I'm going to be doing that from here on out, Monday to Friday on my channel in the afternoon. I do take weekends off because I want to have fun on the weekends and live life and, do things outside. But yes, Monday to Friday GTA streams. It will come to an end, sadly, next week. If you have any other ideas for video games that you want me to do, I've asked people on my channel for input. If anybody cares on this channel, any good video game requests, you can let me know. I do have an idea in mind of what I want to do next, but I'm keeping that on the DL, if you know what I mean. In the net with Nick. A couple days ago, I went to the Flyers game. They won in a shootout, and Hart saved every shot. That's fun. I went to one Flyers game when I was in Philly in 2014. I think I saw them play Columbus. Yeah, it's a nice. I like the arena's all right, but I like the area in Philadelphia. All the arenas are right next to each other because you have Wells Fargo, and then the Lincoln Financial Field, I think is what it's called, where the Eagles play, and then the Phillies ballpark's right there too. I forgot Citizens Bank Park, so that's really handy. The area surrounding it though is pretty shitty though. That's not good. That's not a good area to be in Philadelphia. Maybe it's nicer now, but from what I remember, it wasn't that nice. And I hope the audio is good too, because the last time I did this, the software I was using, the audio got all messed up. So hopefully that sounds good. That was a disaster. I don't know what happened. That was not me this time. I did not cause the audio issue. Jeff, do you like those jerseys like you are wearing? I do not. Give me the original ones. You don't like the Fisherman. You don't like the Fisherman. I love the Fisherman. I honestly wish they would just make it their primary logo. Change it up. Why not? I think it looks sick. I like it. To me, I mean, doesn't it has more of a connection to Long Island than the actual logo, I think, with the Fisherman. I don't know, maybe not. I'm not from Long Island, so I can't really say. But I really do love the Fisherman, especially the Bridgeport ones. I think Bridgeport Sound Tigers. Oh no, they're the Bridgeport Islanders now. The minor league team is wearing basically these, but in white, which I think looks really nice. But that would never happen. You don't have to worry about that because Lou Lamoriello's an old fart and doesn't like anything new or fancy. So you don't have to worry about changing the jerseys. If I was GM, I'd make these the primary home. People would probably want my head off if I was the GM. That's okay, though. You can't please everyone in life. That's what you got to learn, people. You cannot please everyone. And as long as the on-ice product is working, who cares what jerseys your team wears? It's just a big money revenue grab. What's the name of your cap? Just like the way you say it. Roots, Jeff. I don't. It's Roots, Jeff. I don't get it. Roslovic shot goes wide. Jeff says, "Who's the band who sings that song Breakfast Club movie?" Breakfast Club movie. I haven't seen Breakfast Club. I've seen Breakfast at Tiffany's, but not Breakfast Club. I like Breakfast at Tiffany's. I watched that in film class in high school. Hutchinson will cover here. Only the second shot of the game for the Islanders, and there's 8:26 left in the first. It's been all Columbus so far. Very disappointing start. But it's still scoreless thanks to Ilya. Thank goodness. See, he wakes up when the puck drops. The rest of the forward group and defense don't. We had the same problem under Barry Trotz. The team just doesn't wake up at the start of the games. Donnell, what are your thoughts of Fanatics taking over Adidas? I heard that Nike or even CCM wasn't even the running for the jerseys. Yeah, I think it's a disgrace, Donnell. I mean, the Fanatics jerseys are terrible. I don't even consider those jerseys. They're like T-shirts with logos screen printed on them. And it's insane how expensive they are, too. I mean, you're charging people over $100 for basically a T-shirt, a long sleeve T-shirt. It's a disgrace. It's a joke. But who knows? Maybe the Fanatics brand, it'll look the same, but they'll slap a Fanatics logo on it instead of Adidas. I don't know how that's going to go down. I would have loved to have seen Nike, like you mentioned, Donnell. The Nike, I have some USA Hockey jerseys that are Nike, and those are very nice and well made. They also look nice on the ice too. Like a lot of college hockey teams have Nike jerseys, like the Gophers, Ohio State, Penn State, Michigan State. I think everyone in the Big Ten uses Nike besides like Wisconsin for hockey. But yeah, a lot of college teams use Nike, and they look really clean. I love Adidas jerseys though. I think I've worn like actual authentic like on ice Adidas jerseys before, because when I played in college for a little bit, we got like authentic Adidas like on ice pro jerseys. Best jerseys I've ever worn in my life. And like the socks, it's just very high quality. And even the replicas like these, like the Adidas replicas that you get are very nice. Better than the Reeboks, in my opinion. The Reebok replicas. But yeah, CCM would have been all right. I'm too young to know what CCM NHL jerseys were like. I wasn't around. I only know Reebok. But yes, I would have preferred Nike 100%. I think Fanatics is not good. Angus says, "Hi, Grant. How you doing?" I'm doing pretty well, Angus. I'm running on adrenaline. Lots of streaming today, but that's A-okay with me. Hope we're doing well, Angus. Let's hope my voice lasts, too. I mean, intermissions, I'm definitely drinking or eating honey. Good save by Hutchinson there. A couple good saves. Best luck for the Islanders there. Here's Enval. Tip shot goes. Never made it on net. Here comes Columbus. I tell you what, the video quality on NHL Network is shit. Garbage. Terrible. Sean, I have taken CCM over Fanatics every day. I agree. Totally agree. Hi, Sean. Dude. Jesus. Dogs. Crazy dogs. Oh, Jordan Bennington should never wear it since he's a clown. Oh, it squeaks through. That squeaks through Hutchinson, and the Islanders have the lead 1-0. Is that Zach freaking Parise again? I think it is Zach Parise. Fashing, pass gets blocked. Fashing on the far side, feeds Parise, and yeah, that's Hutchinson. Hutchinson has to have that. I'm sorry. That was a crap shot by Parise. It was a 60-mile-per-hour shot, and it somehow went underneath the leg pad of Hutchinson. We'll take it. We'll take it, though. 1-0 Islanders. Terrible start to the period, but we have the lead. Your Nissan is dependable as ever so far. Great. I got to go lefty with the mouse. That's just more natural. They need to get rid of that puck out of play call. Should not be a penalty. I don't mind it. I'm fine with it. These guys play in the NHL. They should be able to flip a puck without flipping it into the stands. Look out. Peterson has to curl back and turns it over. Look at Simon Holmstrom there. Simon freaking Holmstrom, man. First line right wing. I tell you what, I wish Josh Hossain got the treatment that Simon Holmstrom is getting right now. I wish we would have given Josh Hossain that much leash that we've given Simon Holmstrom. I know that I'm a big divider of Islander fans because people hate the Fisherman. I love the Fisherman. I love Josh Hossain. Some people hated Josh Hossain. If you're an Islanders fan, you can let me know your opinion about it. I felt like we never gave Hossain a real shot once Barry and Lou came in. He would just basically buried his ass in the minors. Yeah, the kid has so much skill. His hands are insane. One of the best pair of hands you'll see. It's just unfortunate, never gave him a shot. Also, the system that we play does not suit him at all either. So it probably wouldn't have worked anyways. But at the same time, he's exactly what you want in terms of modern NHL play. High skill, speed, stick handling. He's a great playmaker. Just, I think he had a bit of ego issues, which obviously, you got to have patience with that. The kid's young. Was young. But yeah, big fan of Josh. You can let me know if you're an Islanders fan and you care. Let me know if you liked him or not. It's funny. When I was in New York, I went to go see the Islanders in 2016 at Barclays Center when they were still in Brooklyn. And I went to the NHL store in Manhattan, and I was this close to getting a Josh Hossain road jersey. I really, really want to get a Josh Hossain jersey because I loved him so much. But the last minute I switched. No, I'll go Anders Lee because he's from Minnesota. I like keeping it Minnesota with my jerseys that I have. I'll go Anders Lee. And it definitely paid out in dividends as Lee became the captain and Hossain never to be seen again. Still would have been cool. That's a cool underground vintage jersey to have, a Josh Hossein jersey. That would have been cool to have. Either way, it would have worked out. Bo Horvat, goalless in 9 games, 1 assist, but doesn't matter. The whole point of the Islanders is it's a team, not one player drives all the offense. So who cares if he goes scoreless? Donnell Devils. All they need to do is beat the Sabres and clinch a playoff spot for the first time since 2018. Is it that? I thought it was later than that, Donnell. Was it really 2018 the last time they made the playoffs? I thought it was like 2016 or 17. It could be 18. I don't know. But yeah, I'm definitely going to root for the Devils. Let's hope the Devils can be first in the Metro, because then the Islanders, if they finish first in the wild card race, would face the Devils. And I think we match up really well against the Devils, and I think we would win that series. I think. But then we'd get past the Devils, and we'd play Rangers and winner of Rangers Carolina, and I don't think we'd beat. We might have a chance against the Rangers, because I'm not convinced with the Rangers in terms of their defense. If we play Carolina, I think the run's over. If you're not beating Carolina in a best of 7, no way. Plays offside here. We got a $1.09 left here in the first. This first period has flown by, man. It's flown by. 1-0 Islanders still. Shots 8-7 for Columbus. I don't know why that popped in my head. Indiana Jones. Jeff, he's looking to get an Altima. I've never been into Nissans. Never really been into Nissans. Rogue, more leg room and headroom. When the certain teams had Fox Sports and went to Bally Sports, let me ask you, why do you hate Bally? I hate Fox Sports too. Like the Fox regional networks, and I did not like those either. Because like they all use the same like music packages, and all that's like, it's like like that's the Bally Sports. Like every single freaking team uses that, and it's so annoying. I feel like the local announcers on those Fox or Bally networks are very like they're homers, which I don't like. I prefer like more neutral announcers. I mean, I don't mind if there's like a little bias, but these like Bally Fox regions, their announcers are very biased, I think. There's some that aren't. I think I think I've watched a few like LA games, and their announcers are okay. But yeah, and just like the graphics and like the way the scoreboard's at the bottom of the screen like that, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look like professional to me. Like to me, the best like home regional networks, I'd go MSG does a really, really good job. I would go the NBC like Sportsnet, whatever that's called. Like Chicago does it and San Jose does it. Those are really good. Obviously, TSN, I think, does an amazing job with like Leafs and Canadians. Sportsnet does a great job with Canucks and Oilers. And I think that's basically all of them. Unless I think there's like Root Sports. I don't know. Root Sports is kind of It's kind of like of the Bali sport. It's very like homemade and not professional. We got 10 seconds left here in the period. Shot by Pulak was on net. Enval, oh, it's in the slot. Shoot it. And Hutchinson, I think, made a glove save at the buzzer. But there is a delayed penalty at the end of the period. I think Kyle Palmieri. Oh, no, it's on the Blue Jackets. No, I was right. See, these Columbus announcers don't know what's going on. I'm always right. Not. But Kyle Palmieri got a penalty for a goalie interference. Or no, it was interference on Peak. Sorry. I thought it was goalie interference, but it was him pushing Peak in the crease. So Columbus will start the second on a power play. But yeah, it was a period of hockey. Wasn't that exciting. Columbus definitely had some chances in the beginning of the game. Islanders, I think, grew into the period. They got that kind of fluke goal, I think, by Parisi. I think Hutchinson probably would want that back from the one replay I saw. But yeah, Sorokin was really good in the beginning. There were some really good chances for Columbus. Jeff says the audio is good. Great. The free trial of Sirius. I love Sirius XM radio. I love Sirius XM. Roots, not Ruts. Ruts. I'm going to keep calling it Ruts, Jeff. Ruts. Roots. You mean Preds legend Barry Trotz? Yeah, you mean he's a Caps legend. He won the cup with the Caps, so I think the Capitals own him. He did, I don't know, indoctrinate the Predators, I guess. So you could say Preds legend too. Grant, have to see Breakfast Club. It's a classic. Simple Minds. Thanks, Angus. All those 80s bands were good. I'll have to give it a look. I'll give it a look. Grant, what skates do you have? So my player skates are from like middle school when I was in 8th grade. They're Bauer like Supreme skates. Totally out of date by now. But my new goalie skates, those are like the new Bauer like Supreme mock with like the carbon blade and everything. It's very fancy. That's what that is. I think that's what it is, right? The Supreme mock. Well, I don't know. Very nice. They're the ones where you can like has the trigger on it, so you can get the blade off and put a new one if you want, which is very slick. The carbon blade, I don't know if it's like black carbon. I don't know what advantage that has over steel. Maybe it's more durable. You have your CCM Super Tax. I've heard of those. Kuba, what's up, Kuba? Watched the movie Fight Club today for the first time. Never seen Fight Club. Sean, Devils losing 3-1. John says, oh, man. Alexi Lawless is the worst. I don't mind Alexi Lawless. I respect him. I think he's funny. I respect the fact that he like just says his opinion on stuff and doesn't really give a shit. I definitely prefer Taylor Twellman. Alexi Lawless. Yeah, that's a good one. Sean, Homer, like Homer from The Simpsons. Yes, I love Homer. I can relate to Homer a lot because I'm very stupid. Angus, I would like to see Homer Simpson delve into sports broadcasting. Wouldn't that be great? Shouldn't the NHL do something with Fox and like they did with Big City Greens on Disney, where they basically animated the game into Big City Greens? Could you imagine if the NHL integrated a game into What's it? Springfield? Is that right? Springfield? I'm going to be so disappointed in myself if I don't get this right. Yeah, Springfield. Oh, I was going to be so disappointed with myself if I didn't get that right. Yeah, wouldn't that be cool if they integrated that into a Simpsons thing, like a live game thing like they did with the Big City Greens? Dynamite idea. NHL, Gary Bettman. Send this to Gary Bettman. Get the NHL in Springfield. We all want to see it. We all want to see Homer Simpson. Homer Simpson should be he could be the broadcaster. I could see him being the referee, like a Wes McCauley type. That'd be fun. Jeff, funny you say Homer. That's my wife's That's my wife's hometown in Illinois. Oh yeah, Springfield, Illinois. Your grandpa changed his name from John to Homer. Seriously, he was a piece of work. Well, all right, everybody. We will step aside here. We'll take a break. I need a break. When does it start? 10 minutes. 10-minute break. We'll be back for the start of the second period. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing to THPN. Use the promo codes THPN for DraftKings and Raycons. You're about to see some brilliant advertisements from both of those companies. And yes, I'll speak to you soon. See ya for the start of the second. I always come back. People are always, are you coming back? Are you coming back? Are you coming back? I'm coming back. Don't worry. I'll see you in 10 minutes for the start of the second. All right. Hello, everybody. We're back for the start of the second period as promised. Thank you, as always, to DraftKings and Raycons for sponsoring this stream and everything at the Hockey Podcast Network. Make sure you use the code THPN when you sign up for DraftKings. And you use the code, let's move this over here, THPN when you want to get some Raycons. Headphones, earbuds, they do it all. I cannot attest to the quality of the product because I've not got my hands on any of them. But apparently, they're highly rated at the given price point. So if you don't want to fork out for AirPods, Pro headphones or Bose headphones, you can do that. These are Bose ones. I really like these. They're like the around the ear ones. The cushioning is very nice. These are the headphones that I wear for long flights, and they're noise canceling. Very cool. These are old, though. These are from like 2015, 16, though. Yes, as a reminder, Islanders 1-0 lead over the Columbus Blue Jackets. They got their goal courtesy of Zach Parise, a goal that Michael Hutchinson would want back. Doesn't matter. Still 1-0. Second period about to begin, and we are underway. And Nationwide is on your side for the second period. Also, a reminder, Columbus is on a power play because Kyle Palmieri interfered with Andrew Peeke in front of the net. So Columbus has 1:43 left on their power play. They got off to a good start, Columbus, in the first maybe like 7 minutes. Sorokin had to make some big saves. Definitely a cooled off Columbus. I feel like, didn't Columbus win like a 7-6 game against Washington like a few days ago? So they can definitely score. Don't have much defense. Goaltending is an issue. Still baffled as to why Johnny Gaudreau wanted to come to Columbus. Imagine him on New Jersey, man. Oh, perfect. Would have been perfect for New Jersey. Here's Boquist at the point. Get the puck tracker off. Get that shit off. I don't need a puck tracker. Do you guys like the puck tracker? It's terrible. Springfield is correct. Sean says calling Gary as we speak. Yes, get the NHL into the Simpsons world. Sean, we're talking about the Simpsons. That would be sick though to get it into SpongeBob. That actually would be cool too. Who would be the referee? Squidward. I think Squidward would be a perfect referee. Just like a pissed off, like just like grumpy referee. He fits the persona of a referee. Angus, oh, get out of the stream, Angus. I'm just kidding. I love SpongeBob is a very integral part of my childhood. I love SpongeBob. Great show. Instant classic of a TV show, SpongeBob. Sean, SpongeBob was all right for the first 4 seasons, then it just got unenjoyable. I would agree to that. I feel like once I got into like middle school, maybe I don't know what season that was, maybe like 8, 9, 10, it kind of was like teetering down. But the SpongeBob that's out now is not that great. It just the animation is different. It's not as like, it's more like kiddie cartoon animations versus what it was before. Man, it sounds like a porno ad for Jets Pizza. Jesus. What are we what are we doing, Columbus? And they started making way too much remakes of SpongeBob. Joe says he wasn't forced to do this at all. Hey. There you go. I don't know what he's talking about. Angus, it's too fast and loud for me to keep my sanity. Fair enough. Chicago Sports Pick says he got $20 on the Islanders. I would have bet the Islanders too. I said 4-0 shutout win. I'm a bit surprised they played Sorokin. I would have played Varlamov because it's Columbus. Save Sorokin when we play better teams, but Sorokin, I guess, gets some more work for the playoffs, potentially. It's not a guarantee, everybody. Islander fans, I know, we're all getting hard-ons for the team right now, but you can pump the brakes. We're 2 points back of, or 2 points ahead of both Pittsburgh and Florida. 3 points ahead of Florida. Same amount of games played, so nothing's a guarantee. One bad week for the Islanders would cost us. Columbus scores! Marchenko! Sorokin is up in arms about it. We'll see if it gets reviewed. I didn't see it. Oh, I hate that cannon. I hate that cannon. Let's see. Nope. No, that shouldn't count. No way. I mean, because here's what's going to happen. People are going to say, oh, Ryan Pulock is pushing Marchenko, or I don't know who that was. Was it Jenner? Pulock is pushing Jenner into Pulock, but Jenner chose that path to go in between Pulock and Sorokin. He wasn't forced to go into that path. He did that on purpose. And of course, Pulock is going to engage with him. So there's that argument. But at the same time, you could say Pulock was pushing him in. In my opinion, I don't think that should count. I don't think it should. Lane Lambert has challenged it for goalie interference. We'll see how long this takes. What's the over? Over 5 minutes? Should we make a bet on that? That shouldn't count. He's out of his own free will is choosing that path. Yeah, that shouldn't count. Let me know in the comments. Kudos to the music people in Columbus. They're playing Let It Be by the Beatles. There was singing words of wisdom. Let it be. Yeah. See, the NHL needs a crease rule like they do in international hockey. I would love to see that. Whenever a player enters the crease, they blow the play dead. If we had international rules, there'd be none of this bullshit of what's goal interference or not. As soon as the player enters the blue paint, they blow the play dead. They need to have that at the NHL because I am sick and tired of this BS of goal interference. What is goal interference? What's not goal interference? Because I have no idea what is goal interference and what's not. It's a problem in the NHL. They just got to have the in the crease rule like they do at international hockey. Because now what's going to happen, we're going to sit here and bitch about it and argue with each other for the next 5 minutes while these zebra prats have the headphones on trying to figure out what's going on. Talking to the Toronto prats to see if it's goal interference or not. It's just stupid. Well, here we go. We have an answer. They waved it off. I agree. What? We got a penalty? Wait. So we called the goal. They called the goal off, which I think is correct. And then Zach Parise gets called for tripping. Where did that happen? I don't know when that happened, but Parise's going in the box for tripping. Yeah, the Blue Jackets announcers are like, obviously don't agree with it. I hate Bally Sports. Another reason why I hate Bally Sports, the puck tracker and the names over the players' heads. I don't need that. Oh, it's terrible. And then we have advertisements on the board just to add insult to injury. Oh, Chicago sports with the fist bump. Yes, I love my Chicago people. Love Chicago sports. Much love. Wraparound chance, say by Ilya. Do they always do this puck tracking thing when it's on a power play? There's Jenner, Goudreau. Oh, that out just outside the net. Oh, what a shot by Goudreau. Wow. Just ripped it. Absolutely ripped it. The cannon. Lethal shots. Yeah, this cuts across the ice. Yeah, let me see with positioning. Yeah, that's just a good goal. That's just a wicked shot by Johnny Gaudreau. Johnny Hockey. Sorokin can't do anything with that. Raynell Soto says, hi, what's up, Raynell? Thank you for tuning in. Interesting start to this period. We had a goalie interference call, and then they got a power play mysteriously because Parise tripped somebody, but we never saw it. I'm not arguing with the refs. They didn't show the replay of Parise tripping somebody. But it's 1-1. Jeff says, Grant, don't quit your day job. I don't have a day job, Jeff, so I have nothing to quit. Oh, this is my day job. I'm just kidding. It's one of them. Brock Nelson out of War Road, Minnesota, gets the lead right back. 31st goal of the season. Great. 1T. Who was with them? Palmieri to Brock through the armpit of Hutchinson. Swimming 3 feet out of his crease. More like a foot, but no chance for Hutchinson. Terrible defense by Columbus, and we restore the lead. No worries. You got to win this game for the Islanders. No messing around. No messing around. When you're playing these, crappy teams, no offense, Columbus fans, but when you're playing these teams that low in the standings, you gotta get the 2 points. A good job to respond. I gotta check out the NCAA scores. I've not checked out NCAA hockey scores today yet. I saw that Penn State was beating on Michigan Tech like 3-0. Angus says, my brother-in-law owns a lithography by John Lennon. It's not very good. Oh, lithograph. What is a lithograph? I've heard of that. Let me look that up quick. Lithograph. Lithograph is a printmaking process in which a design is drawn onto a flat stone or prepared metal plate, usually zinc or aluminum, and affixed by means of chemical reaction. Ah. Oh, that is interesting. I guess that's cool. Yeah, okay. I have seen that before. I just didn't know it was called lithograph. The puck tracker is as torturous as Guantanamo Bay. There you go. The puck tracker is as torturous as Guantanamo. Yeah, it's terrible. It's turning into a video game now. We have ads on the boards, puck tracker, player names above the players' heads. We got advertisements on the ice, digital ads on the ice, ads on jerseys, ads on helmets. Not good. Not good. Jeff says, I never thought much of John Lennon, probably because of Yoko. What a skank. Don't know what that's about. Angus, I visited Great Britain. Oh, no, I visited GB in Cuba. What is GB? Wow, what an eye-opener. How depressing. Oh, Guantanamo Bay. Yeah, Guantanamo Bay. Got it. Yeah, that's probably a sad place to go to, Guantanamo. It's like going to Alcatraz, which I have been to Alcatraz in San Fran. They're playing my song in Columbus. Jealousy, turning saints into the sea, swimming through sing lullabies, joking on your alibis. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I missed the bright side. Shot here. Holmstrom gets poke checked. We got 13 minutes left here in the second. 2-1 Islanders. Shots 12-8 for Columbus. It's been a meh game in my opinion for the Islanders. They've had good moments. They've had bad moments. That's the Islanders game though. It's ugly. It's kind of snoozy, boring, but it gets results. Jeff says it was bad. Yeah, Guantanamo. Good block by Bo Horvat on Goudreau. And Goudreau couldn't keep it in. As in Monopoly, Grant just visited Alcatraz. Yeah. I was really young. I think I was in third grade when I went to Alcatraz. And I was really scared because I knew it was a place where bad guys would go. And we actually went to the cell where those guys escaped, and they basically had those paper mache dummy heads. You get to see the cell and everything, and you get to stand in it and get your picture taken. And my mom wanted to get a picture of me taken inside of the cell, and I was very nervous and scared because I had that fear of what if that paper mache dummy came to life and just like attacked me. So there is a picture of me in that Alcatraz cell, but I look like I'm about to shit my pants. But yeah, that's my Alcatraz story. Gorgeous place. San Francisco is just gorgeous. I really, really want to go back there. Lots of awesome things in San Fran. Also, that's where Mythbusters was from. I love Mythbusters growing up as a kid. Loved it. Sad that's no longer on TV. Maybe there's another generation of Mythbusters that are going to come. But yeah, great TV show. I still watch those to this day, those episodes. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. Noah Dobson, Mr. Softy in front of the net. And it's 2-2. Oh my goodness. What is Noah Dobson doing there in front of the net? Let's see the replay. Bolduc and Dobson are your pairing here. So Bolduc chases in the corner, out of position. So Noah has to go to the puck carrier, which leaves the guy backdoor, Fooey, Baba Fooey, I don't know his name, wide open, backdoor. Terrible. That's terrible defense by Bolduc and Dobson. I blame both of them. Bolduc should not have chased his man in the corner, because when he chased to go for the puck in the corner, it left Dobson in a precarious situation, basically a 2-on-1. He went after the puck carrier, which exposed the guy backdoor. Tic-tac-toe, bang, bang, bon. It's 2-2. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible defense. That Bolduc-Dobson pairing, not good. Dobson needs to be with Pulak or Pelech. It doesn't work when you stick Aho with him, or Bolduc in this case. I haven't seen Bolduc play, I'll be honest, for a lot of games. I have very few memories of Bolduc because he doesn't do much. But what I've seen out of this game, not impressed. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Jeff says he's still rocking the beard. And he says yes. I'm actually thinking of shaving, because I've had this beard for like a year and a half now. I'm thinking of just going back to my clean shaven face, baby face. I'm thinking about it. So maybe next month I might just shave all this shit off. Go back to my baby face ways. Parisi shot, saved by Hutchinson, and he'll cover it up. So we got about 9 minutes left here in the second. It's 2-2. What was the Blue Jackets' first goal? It was the Gaudreau snipe. It was the Gaudreau snipe, and then that defensive error. Well, yeah, my score prediction was 4-0 Islanders. That's out the window. I think some people said 5-3 or 4-3. Sean said 3-2, and Sophie said 5-3. So those are still on. Yes, but watching the Islanders, it's like fun, but at the same time, it's like not fun, if you know what I mean. It's like the defensive errors is very frustrating. Jeff says Alcatraz is really cool when they give you the cassette to play and you walk at your own pace. Oh, like the audio tours? Yeah, I like audio tours. I remember an audio tour that I got when I was in Philadelphia. We went to the Pennsylvania State Penitentiary, which is very spooky. And it was like an audio tour that was really cool. Lots of audio tours in like DC for like all those like Ford Theater, Capitol Building. I don't know, any other landmark you can think of. Lots of history in DC. West Virginia, counting my rows, take me home, country road. I don't really know the words to that song. I'm riding my horsey down the Appalachian in the sun, riding through the sun. I see myself some frontiersman, and I'll take it to the moon. I don't know. You've only seen Alcatraz from Fisherman's Wharf TV show. Here's Enval behind the net. Brock stick breaks. Palmieri keeps it in. Look out, Columbus comes. Good job by Mayfield. Here's Brock to Mayfield. Slips on his ass. Oh, did he step on the stick? I thought he just slipped on his ass randomly. I think he did step on the broken stick. Offside here. Okay, look at Scott Mayfield. Good pass for Brock, and then Scott Mayfield steps on the stick. I'll give you a pass, Scotty. I was about to give it to you. Not in that way, just with words. Making fun of you. I don't want to give it to Scotty Mayfield in that way. We don't want to do that. Ooh. Hutchinson with the save. It was loose in the slot, and Columbus was able to get it out. Roslovic gets it deep. I hate those stanchions. I see rinks that have those like metal stanchions. Terrible. You get the stupidest bounces. Like the XL in Minnesota has that, and it's terrible. Good glove save here by Hutchinson. 7:42 to go. I'll tell you what, people. I think the last time I was on here, I asked people about the World Baseball Classic, and people were like, "Oh, I don't care. Boo, snooze fest. Blech." I tell you what, if you watch that championship game, USA Japan, what a thrilling game that was. That was this past Tuesday. We had a dream matchup, not only between USA and Japan, a dream matchup. Bottom of the ninth inning, 3-2 Japan, 2 outs. Shohei Ohtani pitching against Mike Trout. That is a dream matchup that we likely will never, ever see again in terms of it being with those circumstances. Bottom of the ninth, 2 outs. USA needs a run. I mean, that was just... Steven Spielberg couldn't script something that beautiful. That's how amazing that was. And obviously, Ohtani struck out Trout. 100 mile an hour per hour. I can't even say it. 100 mile per hour fastballs right down the heart of the plate. And Trout just was... He was so far behind those pitches. And just Shohei Ohtani is just unhuman. Just ridiculous. And it makes me wish that hockey had a similar tournament like that. Like, I would love to see best on best hockey. We used to have that with the Olympics, but Gary Bettman, the Pratt, was like, "Oh, we can't have guys getting injured." You know, who cares? It's sports. Players are going to get injured no matter what it is. If it's preseason, NHL regular season, Olympics, players get hurt. Who cares? I want to see best on best hockey, whether that's the Olympics or we bring back the World Cup of hockey. We all want best on best action. So it's annoying that we're not getting that with hockey. We're getting like, oh, let's get some college kids and send them to the Olympics and they'll play against other, semi-professionals from like the Czech Republic. Like, I don't want to see that. I want to see NHL players, best on best tournaments. Ovechkin against Crosby. Matthews against McDavid. Like, that's what we want to see. Like we get with the World Juniors. We basically get that with the World Juniors. It's the best on best for that age group. I want best on best for the professionals. But yes, that whole World Baseball Classic tournament was incredible. And if you want to know an amazing stats about that tournament, for that Trout Ohtani at bat, 97.4% of all, I think, TVs in Japan had that game on. 97.4%. I don't know how they calculated that, but they're able to. 97.4% of all TVs in Japan had that game on. That would never. We don't get that unity for the Super Bowl. We don't even get close to that. And I understand Japan, less surface area as a country, smaller population, but I mean that's crazy. 97.4%. I love that. But yeah, the whole tournament was great. I can't wait for MLB season to start. It starts a week from yesterday, so 6 days away. Looking forward to it. I'm already sad that the World Baseball Classic is over because that was so much fun. But yeah, what do you think, people? Do you want to see best on best hockey? I would assume yes. If you say no, I don't know why you'd say no because the injuries. That's what was so annoying because people are like, oh, like, Edwin Diaz, got hurt. That would never happen in spring training. He would never get hurt in spring training. But since it happened at World Baseball Classic, everybody's up in arms about it. We should have the World Baseball Classic. Look at Edwin Diaz. He can get hurt. Or like Jose Altuve got hurt because of the World Baseball Classic. That could have happened in spring training. People get hurt all the time in spring training. People get hurt when you're just living life in your house. Like, people need to stop with that argument. Like, we want best on best. That's what's more entertaining. And it's funny. I think some dude on the Phillies got hurt. Season-ending injury in the Phillies. And people, no one's up in arms about that. We shouldn't have spring training. Spring training causes injuries. No one's complaining with that. But yeah, 2026 WBC. Looking forward to it. That can't come soon enough. You know what's funny? As I went on that little rant of talking, the viewership was it's dropping by the second. I don't care. Who cares? That's okay. I'm just happy to be here with people who want to stick around. That's great. If you don't want to stick around, that's fine with me. That is funny. Literally, as I started talking about baseball, it was like, Angus has a comment. Baseball has become very traditional in Japan since World War II. I'm not surprised about the ratings. I am very surprised about the ratings because, 97.4%. There's no event in America that could get us to that high of ratings. Like, what? I don't know what sporting event would get us that high of ratings. I just think that's insane. But even like Taiwan, the baseball in Taiwan is crazy. The atmospheres that we get there. We got about 5 minutes left here in the second. Still 2-2. 18 shots to 14 for the Islanders. So they definitely have come on here in the second. It's kind of settled. It was kind of more open in the beginning. Now it's just like the typical, like, boring Islander game that we're all used to seeing. You're my starlight. I want you. You're my starlight. I want you, baby. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. I forgot to make a tweet that I was live on this channel. Oh, well. People know. People know. Harvard lost, everybody. 8-1 rout from Ohio State. That's crazy. Quinnipiac won 5-0. 8-0 Penn State. And those are the only two games that went final. NCAA hockey. Yeah, so 8-1 Harvard, 8-0 Penn State over Michigan State. Ohio State beat Harvard. And then Quinnipiac won 5-0. And then Colgate's playing Michigan right now. That's the last game of the day. Unbelievable. Every game has been absolutely boring in this NCAA hockey tournament. Every single one of them. 9-2 Minnesota over Canisius. 2-0 Cornell over Denver. 5-1 BU over Western Michigan. 4-0 St. Cloud over Mankato. That's crazy. Hopefully the regional finals are better. It should be. Good shot here by Ryan Pulak, and Holmstrom did his best. Good job by Hutchinson. Angus says Japan is also extremely patriotic. That probably helped a lot with rating. That's also true. For also people, if you are new and just tuning in, make sure you do subscribe to THPN. Social medias at HockeyPodNet is the Insta and Twitter. If you want to help support the channel with a donation, the link, or not the link, but I think you just do that through the live chat. And then use promo code THPN, DraftKings, and Raycons. Discount for the Raycons, and then you get a discount on DraftKings, I believe. I don't bet, so I'm not quite sure how that works, but use the promo code. Shot here by Beirut. Good block. Islanders kind of pinned in here. Oh! 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 Get out, Kenton Johnson. Get out of here, Kenton Johnson, with that. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Kenton Johnson? Oh, filth. Filth. Look at Kenton Johnson. Pulls off the Michigan. Oh, and he went to the University of Michigan too. That's insane. Absolutely insane. At the Sports Center #1 tonight, right there. Sports Center highlights. Get out of here with that. Kent Johnson. And look at Ryan Pulak and the honor players. They're just like, holy shit, what just happened? Wow. That's incredible. Good job, Ken Johnson. That's what we want to see in the NHL, everybody. That's what we want to see. What a goal by Ken Johnson. 3-2 Columbus. Not even angry about that. Incredible stuff. I have to show you that whoever gets that on Twitter first, I gotta show you guys. What an amazing goal. If you're not watching this game live. Oh my goodness me. I don't get that excited over many things, but that is incredible. Oh. See, that's the type of shit that like I wish Islander players would do. We just don't have the personnel on the Islanders to pull a move like that off. Like I could see maybe a Josh Hossein trying to pull that off. I could see who else did we piss away? I guess Barzal has the skill set to pull that off, but I don't think our coaching staff would allow it. But that's incredible. Kent Johnson. I got to make a tweet about that. Let me make a tweet. Kent Johnson. Oh. They score again! And they're running riot in the second period, Columbus. Oh my goodness, it's 4-2. 2:14 left in the second. First goal in the National for number 50 for Columbus. I need to see a name. Robinson? Could be Robinson. It is Robinson. Look at our defense. Palik's running around with this chicken like a headless chicken. God knows what Parisi's doing. Mayfield is too soft with Robinson in front of Sorokin. 4-2. Two of the goals are defensive errors, in my opinion. Two of them are just a Gaudreau shot and a Kent Johnson beauty with the Michigan. We got to find this Kent Johnson goal. Here we go. Right, Connor Herbachuk 1. Thank you for posting this. You're a legend. We got to show you the Michigan goal here. We have to show you this. Should we do it once the period's over? I'll do it once the period's over. Oh my goodness. That's insane. That's the first time I've seen a Michigan done live like that. I've never seen it done live before. Oh, so Hunter McCown, sorry, got the goal. NHL debut. Fourth goal for Columbus. Right before that, Kent Johnson pulled off the Michigan. Insane. Never seen it live before like that. Islanders look stunned right now. They look like it looks like, you know, when you pants somebody in the school hallway and they're just like, oh shit, what's going on? Like they're like trying to pull their pants up. That's what Columbus did to the Islanders in the second period. They yanked their pants off, you know, and they're like, oh shit, we've been exposed. We got to pull the pants up. We're embarrassed. They've absolutely embarrassed the Islanders here. Oh my goodness. That's incredible. You feel for the people that missed out. Yeah, everybody's tuning back in now. What a goal by Kent Johnson. We have 38.3 seconds left. I'll show you the goal once the period's over here. Oh, my goodness. Twitter's blowing up right now. It's so fitting, too, that he pulled off the Michigan and he went to University of Michigan. And University of Michigan is playing right now against Colgate in NCAAs. It was just fitting. The stars aligned. Oh, it's the anniversary of the Michigan. No, it can't be. According to the Michigan hockey Twitter page, they're saying that the original Michigan happened on this day, on the anniversary of the Mike Legg historic goal and moments after the Wolverines begin NCAA tourney play. Ken Johnson does the Michigan. That's insane. I cannot confirm that, but if that's true, that's incredible. Right, end of the second period. Islanders got shellacked. Absolutely shellacked here. Great period for Columbus. Islanders have to regroup. They got to score 5 now to beat Columbus. You can't lose to I'm sorry. If you lose to Columbus, look Take a good look at yourself in the mirror. I feel like that's a quote from a movie. Take a quick look at yourself in the mirror, you ignorant slut. I feel like that's from a movie. But yes, let's pull this up. Right, can you see this, right? We're going to play it. Here we go. Here's the Michigan. Here you go. Ken Johnson. Deeks. Okay, let's rewind that. Okay, there's the Michigan. Let's rewind this a little bit. Ken Johnson deeks the shit out of Alex Romanoff. Jockstrap on the floor with the toe drag. Goes behind the net. Gets it on his blade. And then puts that place where Mama hides the cookie jars. Top shelf. Easy. Makes it look so easy. And the cannon goes off. Incredible goal by Kent Johnson. Can we find a replay of that? A slow-mo replay of that? I don't know if we have that available yet. I don't think we have a slow-mo of that available, but incredible stuff. Absolutely incredible stuff. Ken Johnson, the man out of Michigan. Apparently, it's the anniversary of the Mike Legg goal. And then, obviously, the University of Michigan Wolverines are taking on Colgate right now. Stars aligned. Amazing goal. That made my night right there. That is something that I've always wanted to see that happen live. I'm so glad that it happened and that you're able to experience that with me. Incredible. I love it. And as an Islanders fan, I love it. I'm not even mad about that. That's incredible. But a couple good shots. I mean, Johnny Gaudreau sniping Sorokin for the first goal. What a shot. I mean, that literally hit the top of the freaking net. Like, it literally, you hit the top of the net first. So Sorokin can't do anything about it. The second goal Columbus scored was a Bolduc-Dobson defensive pairing error, which is terrible. And then the third goal was the Ken Johnson, Michigan, which is insane. And then the fourth goal was Scott Mayfield being soft as a baby's bottom in front of the net. And then we had Pellick running around like a headless chicken. But insane. Hefty duck, yes, hell yeah. Crazy period for the Blue Jackets there. However, bad period if you want Connor Bedard. However, I think the Blue Jackets can sacrifice a win here because they are so far below everyone else. However, a win would have them tied with San Jose with one game in hand with 53 points. So if you're trying to get Connor Bedard, you want to, maybe win today and then maybe lose the couple games after. Buzzing, yeah. I'm buzzing right now, Hefty Duck. I'm absolutely buzzing. Like, you have to rewind that and watch my reaction to that goal live. Like, I was losing my mind when I saw that because that's the first time I've ever seen a Michigan done in person. Like, I've watched a game and seen the Michigan pulled off. Like, I've seen it in highlights and everything, but seeing that live, oh my goodness, that's like seeing a perfect game in baseball. Well, I mean, it's not like that insane, but it's something that you don't see every day at this point in the NHL. I'm sure we'll see that more in the coming years, but that's crazy. It's like seeing a player hit the cycle in baseball. That's what I'll say. It's like seeing a player hit the cycle. It's cool, really cool. Hefty, yeah, the rest of their schedule is really tough, but I can't cheer for a loss. I understand that. However, Bedard, you want Connor. I tell you what, I would have been perfectly happy if the Islanders would have said, screw this season. Let's just play garbage to get Connor. I would have, sure, why not? Oh, well, I got to take a break, everybody. That was an insane period. I think the third period will start in about 10 minutes or so. So yeah, I'll step aside here. We'll let the sponsors do their thing. Before I go, if you are new, consider subscribing. Make sure you follow us on the socials. At HockeyPodNet is the Insta and Twitter. If you want to follow me on my Twitter, @GrannyKeem is the handle, like it says on the screen there. @Grant_Keem is my Insta and TikTok. If you want to check out my YouTube channel where I do gaming streams and I do watch-alongs like this, but I mostly do gaming. Monday to Friday gaming streams on my channel. You can check out the Grand Akeem YouTube channel. Just type in Grand Akeem and it should pop up. Currently playing GTA. We're nearing the end of our GTA series, sadly. Turn off. Nope. Piss off, Siri. Piss off. Based on my calculations, we should wrap up that GTA series by next week. So if you have any gaming recommendations for me to do, you can let me know. Send me a DM, whatever. Tweet at me. Comment on the video. Whatever works. I have an idea in mind for what I want to do next, but I'm always open to what you guys want. So that's kind of what I do on my YouTube channel if you're interested. But more importantly, subscribe to THPN. That's the main goal tonight. Use the promo code THPN for DraftKings and Raycons. You get a nice discount. And yes, we'll take a break. At this point, it's probably like an 8-minute break. And we'll be back for the start of the third. I'll see you for the third period, everybody. Maybe we'll see another Michigan. Hopefully. All right. Hello, everybody. We're back for the start of the third period. Let's regroup after that amazing Kent Johnson goal. Hopefully you're ready for the third period here. Islanders down 4-2 to the worst team in the National Hockey League, with playoff spots on the line for the Islanders, battling for the wild card spot. Puck is down in Columbus for the third. Nationwide is on your side. Terrible for the Islanders here. Have to get the 2 points tonight. You cannot let these 2 points slide. Gotta. Oh, apparently Kent Johnson scored. Oh! Save by Hutchinson on Enval. Another shot by Brock. Save Hutchinson. Great save, and he covers 19:28 left here in the third. Hutchinson's going to turn into prime Carey Price right now. You watch. He's going to turn into prime Carey Price. Islanders will not be able to score this period. I can already predict that. Yeah, Enval couldn't finish his Christmas dinner. Point-blank shot. Brock with a good shot. Hutchinson got out of his crease well. Apparently, Columbus is down to 4D, which is terrible. It's only for a period, though. But as I was saying, they said Kent Johnson scored the first Michigan in the NCAA tournament for Michigan when he was in college. Blankenberg's coming back. So now we got 5D for the Jackets. Shots right now, 27-16 for Columbus. Let me get this up. My apologies. There you go. Don't have to look at my ugly face. You can look at the score. Yeah, disappointed by the effort from the Islanders today. Very disappointing. Chicago Sports Pick says, damn, Islanders going to lose. It looks like it. It looks like it. Effort was not there tonight. It was there for maybe like, I don't know, 10 minutes. And then, Columbus popped off in the second. Put a 4 spot on us. Here comes Columbus. Oh, Sorokin. Good blocker save. I think he batted it out of the air. Could have been 5-2 Columbus. Hefty Duck says, hey, I'll check back in soon. Sounds good. Chicago Sports says, Columbus, boo. Yeah, your $20 is you lost the bet today. You think you're going to lose the $20. Rob Godot says, Islanders making me lose my 14 pick parlay. Just needed this one. Yeah, that's the Islanders way, baby. We ruin your parlays and sports betting. You think the Islanders would get the job done against the worst team in the NHL, but sadly not. Here's Mayfield. Got blocked. Enval. Still Enval with it. Just skating in circles here. Palmieri, Mayfield. I think that was saved by Hutchinson. Another shot. Oh, and it squeaks through. Michael Hutchinson. A couple goals today that just squeaked through, and it's 4-3 now. Kyle Palmieri is going to get the goal. We have a game, and again, we have a game. Chicago Sports Picks, you're still in the game now with your $20. And Rob with your parlay. But yeah, that was great pressure by the Islanders. Palmieri in front of the net. I think it went off his nut cup. Either hit the Nut Cup or hit like Breezer's area, and then goes through Hutchinson. 13th of the season for Kyle Palmieri. 4-3 now. Oh, another chance. If we somehow tie this game here, that would be insane. Well, I'll tell you what, the Columbus defense isn't great. They gave up 6 to Washington. And then I think they've given up a lot of goals in previous games, so anything can happen. Chicago Sports Picks says they just scored. Yes. Yes, says Rob. Best of luck on the parlay. Yes, good luck, Rob. I'm not a betting man myself, so I'm not quite sure all the ins and outs of betting, but hopefully it goes well for you. Adam Boquist, 18 minutes of ice time already, and it's the start of the third period. That's my type of numbers. Oh, Romanoff. Good job by Romanoff. The problem with Alex Romanoff is that he loves to go for those big hits. If he misses those hits, he's out of position defensively, and it's an odd man rush going the other way. But when he connects on those hits, it's beautiful. I'd rather just have him play defense, but it's his game, I guess. $10 to a G. Insane, Rob. Here's Dobson. His shot goes wide. Bolduc shot got blocked. And Columbus gets it out. Peak is limping here. Here comes Pierre-Luc Enval. Palmieri. I feel like they're double shifting this line. Ken Johnson saves Sorokin. Another chance, and Sorokin's going to cover. 14-54. 30 shots for the Islanders, 18 for Columbus. Yeah, Ken Johnson's feeling it. He's the man of the hour right now. Let me check Twitter again. He's got to be trending. Yeah, it's trending on Twitter. Has to be. The Islanders' Twitter, they just tweeted 3-2. They didn't even make any mention of it. Yeah, it's a shooting clinic for the Islanders here. They're just peppering Hutchinson. I wish we would have seen this in the first and second periods. But yeah, Columbus on their heels here. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. By the way, I hope you're having a fun Friday night. For me personally, I did a live stream on my YouTube channel for Grand Theft Auto for like 2 hours, like an hour before this stream started. So I'm running on fumes right now. So it's like 6 hours, more like 5 hours of streaming. So hopefully I can maintain the energy here to close this game out. But you can check out my channel if you want. Granny Keem YouTube channel, gaming streams, live watch-alongs like this. I'm about to finish GTA. I do Monday to Friday gaming on my channel. Check it out if you want. But more importantly, subscribe to THPN if you are new. Social media links for THPN at HockeyPodNet is the Insta and Twitter. My Twitter is at Granny Keem. The Insta and TikTok's at Grant_Keem. Want to help support the channel with a donation? You can do that through the live chat. Sorry, it's not on the screen. Promo code THPN for DraftKings and Raycons. Raycons are headphones / earbuds if you're interested. Very tentative right now. You can sense Columbus holding the sticks a little tighter because they don't want to blow this lead. What's going on around the league? Let's do some math here, or some bracketology, if you will. Standings watch. So we're losing. Islanders are losing 4-3 to Columbus. The Sabres are beating the Devils 5-3. The Sabres are so far out of it doesn't matter. So it does okay, and then Pittsburgh and Florida don't play till tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, Pittsburgh plays Washington tomorrow. That's a big game. And then Florida doesn't play until like Monday. So they got a nice break. So with the loss here, we'd had 73 games played with 82 points. That means Pittsburgh would have a game in hand. If they beat Washington on the weekend, they'd be tied with us with 82 points with 73 games played. Florida doesn't play until Monday. They're idle until Monday with 79 points. If they won on Monday, they'd have 81 with 73. So they'd still be a point back. So yeah, a loss here for the Islanders wouldn't be devastating, but that would hurt our chances because then that means Florida would get a point closer because right now they're 3 points back. They'd be within a point with that game in hand. And then Pittsburgh would be tied with us with 9 games remaining. Every point matters. You got to get 2 points tonight. Because if you look at the Islanders schedule, sorry, it's just like Islanders TV here. If you look at the Islanders schedule, they play Buffalo tomorrow, which they should beat. Well, they should beat Columbus today, and look what happened. So they should beat Buffalo. Then you play New Jersey on Monday. That'll probably be a loss. They play the Capitals, which they should beat. They'll play Tampa, which is a loss. Carolina, loss. Tampa, loss. Philly, loss. I'm just kidding. They should beat Philly. Washington, that could be a loss. And then they play Montreal, which should be a win. So that schedule is not easy. I mean, Washington's kind of tapered off a bit because they're, selling and they're kind of mailing it in at this point. Tampa Bay, Carolina, that stretch is very difficult. Tampa Bay twice, Carolina once. And then don't sleep on Philly. Philly's been playing teams very hard. Oh, we score! Brock Nelson, second of the night on the power play. And we're tied at 4. Never in doubt. Never in doubt. I knew they were coming back. Never in doubt. Look at this. Bo Horvat, cross ice to Brock, and just snipes it. Blocker. High blocker. Yeah. Hutchinson was out of position just a little bit and kind of dropped down in his butterfly a little bit too soon. Well, there you go. Easy. 4-4 game. Everything to play for now. 12 minutes to go in the game. Well, I was bashing the Islanders. I thought we were going to lose, but we might pull this off. Big 2 points on the line. But yeah, that's what I think is going to happen for the rest of the way. The only hard stretch is the New Jersey, Tampa, Carolina stretch. And then I guess Washington, because they're not terrible, are they? We'll see what happens. They got a point now. Newmander says, I need 5-3.com. Have you made playoffs yet? Don't know what that's for. Chicago Sports says, hell yes and wahoo. Decent podcast. Got my sub. I'm going to start covering games in the future. Awesome, Chicago. This isn't my podcast. This is not my channel. I just come on and do streams once a week. I go live on my personal channel 5 days a week, Monday to Friday for gaming. So I'll be obviously on my channel more versus here. I'm only on here once a week. So I appreciate the sub, though. That's the whole point. Sub to THPN. Also, make sure you I'll like the video too. I feel like I forget to do that. Just do the things that all YouTubers tell you to do. Like the video, bell icons, the liking, the subscribing. And Chicago, what's your other channel? The Grant Akeem YouTube channel. That is my channel. This right now, Hockey Podcast Network, is not my channel. This is someone else's channel that I do live streams for. Like I'm an employee of the Hockey Podcast Network is a better way to say it. But my personal channel is called the Grant Akeem YouTube channel. It's just my name. Type my name into YouTube and you'll find it. If you do check out my channel, highly recommend you watch my entire Grand Theft Auto series. We've done 80 episodes so far. It's been epic. It's been awesome. It's been so much fun. Lots of awesome moments. You can binge watch it this weekend if you want to catch up, because I'll be doing episodes 19 through whatever starting on Monday. Monday to Friday, we do gaming streams. But based on my calculations, I should be done with GTA by next week, end of next week, like Thursday. So I do have another game planned. But let me know if you have any suggestions. I'm curious. Because the thing that's cool about GTA 5, and I know it's been out since like 2013. It's been out for like 10 years now. But yeah, I'm a noob when it comes to gaming. I'm not a gamer in the slightest. That's kind of the whole point of the series. Good save here by Hutchinson. 8:53 left. That's the whole point. I'm not a gamer, so I don't know what games are really good or popular, so you can let me know if there's any games. I think I found one that's pretty good, made by the same, company that did GTA. And the thing that's awesome about GTA, it's like you're watching a movie too. Like you're in like a movie. Like there's just so many cutscenes and lots of plot points. I love it. It's great. Chicago says easy sub. Thank you, Chicago. We love it. I love Chicago. I actually went to school in Chicago. I transferred there for like a year or two. I'll just say a year. I transferred them. Yeah, transferred there. Loved my time in Chicago. So much fun. Gorgeous city. Beautiful, amazing people, kind, friendly. Amazing. Being right next to Lake Michigan is such a treat. Miss it? I miss it. I wish I could go back. Do you like Call of Duty Zombies? I do some recording for Easter eggs if you know about them. I've never played Call of Duty. The only video games I've ever played is NHL. And when I was younger, I think I played like Lego Star Wars or something when that was, when I was like elementary school aged. But I never played Call of Duty. I played Halo a little bit, like online with friends when I was like in middle school, and that's about it. But yeah, and then I played Fall Guys because that's a fun game to do. That's a fun game if you just want to kill like an hour just to play Fall Guys. But yeah, and then NHL, Fall Guys, GTA. But yeah, I could check out Call of Duty Zombies. Is there a story mode with that? Because I want to do something that has like a story mode. I like doing story modes. Any Sounders live streams in the future, says Angus. Okay, yeah, the Seattle Sounders, they're my favorite MLS team if you didn't know. The problem is I work on Saturdays, so it's hard to. And every freaking Sounders game is on a Saturday. See, I don't know. It won't happen. Definitely not going to happen tomorrow. I'll tell you that. Maybe in April. Once we get into April, we can sort that out. But for the time being, no plans on that because of work. And then Finn Grinton Vlog says, hello, let's go Islanders. Yes, let's go Islanders. Need the 2 points tonight. We've battled back. Fashion! Good block, and it goes out of play. 7:44 to go. Yeah, good comeback by the Islanders here. I thought it was game over after that second. You got the Michigan goal by Kenton Johnson, and then the goal by that rookie, first goal of the year for him. They had all the momentum. I thought this was done and dusted. Chicago Sports campaign is like the story mode for Call of Duty. Try Assassin's Creed or Legend of Zelda for story modes. Oh, okay, I'll put that in my notes. Assassin's Creed. I feel like Conan O'Brien did like a Clueless Gamer for Assassin's Creed, and he was like Assassin's Creed. Let me make a note. Video games to play in the future. Assassin's Creed. Legend of Zelda. I've heard of that game before. This other game that I have in mind. I like story modes, games with story modes. All right, I've added it to the list, Chicago. The MLS should spread their schedule out more to Sunday games. That's what I'm saying, Angus, because all the other soccer leagues have a Friday matinee, not a matinee, but a Friday night game, and then a Saturday's games, and then Sunday games. I don't know why MLS only has it on Saturdays. Annoying. But we have 6:10 left in the game, 4-4 game. Typical scoreline when I'm on the channel. Usually every stream that I do goes into overtime. It looks like that's where we're headed tonight. Cizikas ran into Hutchinson, and the Blue Jackets players aren't happy about that. Clutterbuck's pissed off. The referees are separating them. They'll be fine. Everyone's fine. Finn Grinton Vlogs, Legend of Zelda for story mode. All right, I'll check it out. What is that? Legend of Zelda. I feel like I've seen the cover of the game before. Please tell me why my car went through the pawn yard last night, sleeping in the bedroom with all the lights off last night. I'm just making lyrics up. Oh, yeah, I'm looking at the cover of Zelda. I've seen that before, yeah. It looks kind of like an anime type thing. Is that a correct statement to say? It kind of has that anime style to it. Interesting. Yeah, the video game world is incredible. Something I'm very new to. Here are the Blue Jackets with the pressure. Roslovic, toe drag, and release, but Sorokin with the save. Chicago sports picks. They have a lot of different Zeldas. Got it. It's not just one Zelda. Chicago sports. I legit never met anyone that didn't know what Zelda was. I've heard of Zelda. I just never played it before. You gotta understand, I'm not a gamer at all. I know I'm like in my early 20s. 3-on-1, Columbus. Oh, I think they messed it up. The shot went wide. That was game over right there. It remains 4-4. But yeah, I'm not a gamer in the slightest. I spent all of my middle school and high school years like playing hockey, so I didn't have time to do gaming stuff. But yeah, now that I'm older and retired, I'm not retired. I still play hockey for fun. But yeah, now that I've started YouTube, I've gotten more into gaming. And GTA is like my first like real game that I've done. And I've absolutely loved it. So I really want to do more. So I'll definitely consider Zelda and Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed. But I do have one idea in mind that I'm probably going to go with after I'm done with GTA. I have to buy the game, though. I still have to buy the CDs because I have an old Xbox One. Ooh, shot by Romanov. Kick save by Hutchinson. Here comes Columbus. Shot. Out of play. I'd love to tell you how much time is left, Finn, but there's an ad blocking the clock. 3:29. 3:29. We're heading to a TV timeout. Oh, yeah. Bayreuther just out of reach, and it was just too far to get on net. Tough for Bayreuther. City of Sunrise. Hey, did you see Alabama? Because now Houston is about to lose. Oh, basketball. NCAA basketball. I haven't been paying attention to that this week because of the NCAA hockey tournament. There's too many sports going on. Basketball. Yeah, who won? Kansas State beat Michigan State. Florida Atlantic beat Tennessee, upset. UConn beat Arkansas. Gonzaga beat UCLA, upset, sort of. It's a 3-2. San Diego upset Alabama. 71-64. Miami upset 1 seed Houston, 89-75. That's probably what you're talking about, Sunrise. That was today. Wow, that's shocking. Princeton taking on Creighton. Princeton's still alive. I didn't know that. Who did Princeton beat in the second round? Missouri. Good for Princeton. So they're taking on Creighton, and Xavier's taking on Texas. That's later today. Amazing. I did not see that, but thank you for reminding me to check the scores. Finn, who scored for the Islanders? Brock Nelson had 2 goals. Palmieri had a goal off his nut cup or breezers. And then who got the other goal? I'm blanking. Parisi. Yeah, I knew it was somebody who was blah. Yeah, Zach Parisi got the first goal. Parisi, Palmieri, and then Nelson with 2 of them. And then Sunrise says now all the number 1 seed teams have lost. That's crazy. We got 2:45 here left in the third. Is somebody going to steal it at the end? At this point, my money's on the Islanders. I still consider this a failure, by the way, if the Islanders only get 1 point. That's still a failure. Better than nothing. Horvat to the point for Pelech. Shot goes wide. Anders Lee's going to pick it up. Feeds Mayfield. Good save by Hutchinson. And Columbus will get it out. Think we're heading to overtime or a shootout. This will end in overtime. If it goes to overtime, my money's on Columbus. I think they got more skilled forwards with Gaudreau, Kent Johnson, etc. And if it goes to a shootout, Islanders can't do shootouts. So that's called Columbus win as well. Basically, what I'm saying is if the Islanders don't score the next minute here, I think I'd bet on Columbus winning. However, the wild card is Ilya Sorokin. Is Barzal back in the lineup, says Finn. Nope. He's done for the season. There's speculation that he might come back for the playoffs. Maybe if that would happen, but I think he's done for the year. Icing call in Columbus, 43.9 to go. Oh, man. So what? It's 9:30 p.m. Eastern, everybody. 9:30 p.m. Eastern. I have been streaming basically since 4 p.m. Eastern is when I started streaming on my channel today. And we're heading to overtime. I need like caffeine. We'll make it. We'll make it. It's been a fun game, though. The highlight of the game for me was Ken Johnson's goal at Michigan. That was insane. They're gonna whip me off, taking their time right behind my back. And I'm talking all day before dirty home. I love the white stripes. Whoa, we got a delayed penalty. Oh, average Anders Lee. Average Anders Lee, what are you doing? What is he doing there? Cross-checking the dude's face. Oh, and the offensive zone as well. The double whammy. That's the big no-no. Offensive zone penalties are the death of me. Get out. So Columbus on the power play. They've already scored. I think, how many times have they scored on the power play today? Once today. 28.3 to go. Islanders have to hold on here. Good face-off win by Pajot. They get it out. Chicago Sports. Yes, the penalty on Anders Lee for high sticking. This will carry over into the overtime if the Blue Jackets do not score. Roslovic. Oh! Boquist. Shot goes wide. Heading to overtime. Islanders get a point. Hard-fought point. Should not have been this hard to get a point. But they do get a point. Overtime records this year. Islanders are 5-8. Columbus is 7-7. Let me know who you think yes, you is going to win this overtime or if it'll go to a shootout. I got Columbus now, especially Columbus since they're on a power play. But we'll see. I'm assuming we'll have Gaudreau, Kent Johnson. Who else is good on Columbus? I don't even know. Columbus. Yeah, I think Columbus is winning. Michael Hutchinson, though, is not that great of a goaltender, so we'll see. Angus says Jack White owns a series of cool record stores where they also press records, third man records. Interesting. Chicago Sports, I don't want them to win, but yeah. Odds are -30 for Columbus and +100 for the Islanders. What does that mean? Can you explain that to me, what that means? I've never understood what that means. -130 and then +100. Sophie says, what the heck? What the heck? What the heck? It's 4-4. It was 4-2 after the Blue Jackets put a 4 spot on us, and then we came back in the third with a couple goals. And we're tied at 4, and we're in overtime. Columbus is on the power play, though, to start the overtime period. Andrew says Grant. That is me, Andrew. You are correct. Chicago says minus means favored. Plus is the underdog. Plus means you bet 100 and get 100 back. If it's +145 and you put 100, you get 145. Oh, okay. Here we go. Overtime underway. Jenner. God, get that freaking puck tracker off the screen. Oh, ridiculous. Gaudreau. Shot goes wide. Still Blue Jackets. Here's Boquist at the point. Johnny Gaudreau. Boquist scores! Columbus wins it in overtime. And what a dagger that is for the Islanders. You come into town against the worst freaking team in the National Hockey League, and you lose 5-4. Yes, you get a point, but that is devastating. Well, it's not like the end of the world, but I mean, this is Columbus. You got to get 2 points against Columbus. Oh, terrible. Average Anders Lee does it again. Offensive zone penalty. Cross checks Jenner in the face. I don't know if it was Jenner. It was someone else. But yeah, look at this. Gaudreau. Jenner. Oh, it took a tip shot. It was tipped. Jenner got the tip. Boquist with the shot. Jenner with the tip. Yeah, good tip by Jenner. He's left all alone. Pellick and Mayfield are standing there with Boone Jenner behind their asses, just letting Boone Jenner do whatever he wants in front of Sorokin. Oh, that's terrible defense. Yeah, the defense I saw today from the Islanders are terrible. Aho Bolduc was not great. Mayfield was, I think, disastrous today. Terrible. Oh. Sophie says he looks so tired, Grant. Sophie, I wonder why that is. I've been streaming for 5.5 hours. I've been streaming forever. That's why I'm tired. I'm taking a fat... I know what I'm going to eat. I'm taking a fat nap, and I might just go to bed early today. That was a lot of streaming today. It was fun, though. I liked it. Lots of fun. We saw the Michigan live in person. That was fun to experience with everyone. Andrew says, are you live on your channel? No, I'm not. I'm taking a break. I only go live on my channel Monday to Friday for gaming streams. The only time I go live during the weekend is if special occasion or if I'm doing like a watch along on my channel. But I have no watch alongs planned on my channel. So yes, just Monday to Friday gaming streams. Finn says, let's go Islanders. We need this one. We didn't get it, Finn. We didn't get it. Wow. I can't believe this game, says Sean. Crazy game. I was going to turn on till this happened. Who did the Michigan? Ken Johnson did the Michigan. The boy, the man out of the University of Michigan. I missed it. Damn for tests. Do you want me to show you guys the Michigan again? I showed it when it happened live. I can, for the people that missed it, I can show you quick. Boo Islanders says go Caps, go Caps. All right, have fun golfing. I'm just bantering. Islanders suck too. They're not winning the cup. I'm not a deranged Islanders fan. I know they're not winning the cup, but you guys aren't even making the playoffs. So I do like what you've done, though. I do like what the Capitals have done in terms of kind of retooling, I should say. I respect that. I wish the Islanders would do that. Yeah, let me show you the Michigan goal here. Because I know some people missed it. This was the highlight of the night right here. People can see this? Yes? Good. Here we go. I'll play it in full. Johnson, toe drag, on the blade, roof sits, easy goal. Let's do a little play-by-play action here. Ken Johnson down the wall, sees Romanov. Whoops, see you later. Toe drag. Romanov's jockstrap on the floor, absolutely undressed. Goes behind the net, puts it on his blade, roofs it where Mama hides the cookie jars. Look at Ryan Pulak trying to swat at it like he's trying to, swat at a fly in his kitchen. Misses it, of course. Ken Johnson, nice celly into the crowd. A classic celly. Spins the stick, saddles the stick like a sword. That made it 3-2. And let Islander players walk away in shame. Sorokin is like, holy shit, what just happened? The cannon goes off. Amazing. Great goal. Highlight of the game for me. Sophie says, let's go Pens. How dare they take Dylan Strome? Dylan Strome? I'm not a big fan of Dylan Strome. Oh, Dylan Strome was at Erie. That's right. He was. I know Sophie's a big Erie gal. Well, all right, everybody. This has been a marathon of streaming for me today. I'm going to take a break and a rest. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Make sure you do subscribe to THPN. Subscribe to my channel if you want to check out anything I do on YouTube. Grant Akeem YouTube channel. Monday to Friday gaming streams of GTA currently. Highly recommend you check out my GTA series that I'm doing. It's awesome. It's amazing. So you can check that out if you want, but more importantly, subscribe to THPN. Follow us on social medias. At HockeyPodNet is the Insta and Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. At Grant Akeem is my Twitter handle and YouTube handle. @Grant_Akeem is my Insta and TikTok. If you want to help support the channel with a donation, you can do that through the live chat. Make sure you use the promo code THPN when you sign up for DraftKings, or if you get Raycons, use promo code THPN. Who's next on here? I will let you know quick on my master schedule. If I can find it quick. But the next stream for me will be on Monday on my channel. GTA, episode 19 of our GTA series. Grant Akeem YouTube channel. That's my next stream. Tomorrow, March 25th, 6 p.m. Eastern. 7 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow, March 25th, Columbus versus Montreal, Lance of the Blue Jackets will be live tomorrow. There you go. That's the next stream on THPN. My next stream is on Monday on my channel. Go Cap says good night. Yes. Sophie says Pens are going to win 5-0 tomorrow. Raquel with the hat trick. And Jake, Shake, and Sid. We shall see, Sophie. That's a big game tomorrow. Caps, Penguins. All right, we'll wrap it up. Thank you again, everybody. Columbus, big win tonight. 5-4 in overtime. Islanders get the loser points. Needed to. Got one. Not at the end of the world. But yes, Islanders got to start racking up the points. It's a tight race between Florida and Pittsburgh. It's going to be close. I think it'll come down to the last day, I think. It'll come down to the last day. But I always like to end the stream, my streams, by saying it's a crazy world out there. So sending love from me to you and to everyone around the world who could use some love right now. Hope we're doing well. Hope we're doing okay. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Have a fantastic weekend. And I will see you guys next week on the channel for another watch along. Or I will see you guys on Monday on my channel for episode 19 of Grand Theft Auto 5. Speak to you soon.